Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about sleep and the lack of. So if you're a new parent, you already know lack of sleep does so much to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. It's really important to get that rest. That saying goes, early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. Well, there's some truth to that. Getting bed to early and waking up early is so much more productive than staying up late and waking up early. So, or even waking up later. But I got to thinking about it because, so my kids are already past the stage where they need naps. Obviously, they're older. They are teenagers and adults. Some of you guys are still in the baby phase or maybe toddler phase or elementary school age. And you think, one day, they'll be able to get without a nap or do without a nap. And then I don't have to worry about them as much. Well, let me tell you, the older the kids get, the more growing they have to do, the more sleep they need. And unfortunately, schools today are not designed for that. They have to be in school all day long and they got to be there early. And then after school, they may have like after school programs like sports or drama or theater, choirs, robotics team, whatever. And some of them may be involved in other things after that. And so they get home and then they have homework. And then that's another topic for another day. And so then they're up till past 10 o'clock at night and then waking up the next day to do it all over again. And it's really a crazy, crazy schedule, crazy way of living, if you think about it. And as adults, we might do that as well. Get up early, go to work, and then we come home and we have our families and church and whatever we have, obligations we have. And then we feel like, okay, I deserve to be in bed and watch a couple hours of whatever and binge watch whatever. But in the next day when we have to get up early, we're so tired. And by the weekend, by Friday, if you work a Monday to Friday job, if you're that lucky, you'll get a day of rest. But then Monday comes and you're all over again. It's like a vicious cycle. So I wanted to make this post because I feel like we can break that cycle. We can really use that counsel of going to bed a little earlier, waking up a little earlier, and giving our bodies a chance. Because really, during sleep, that is when we recuperate. That's when we regenerate. That's when we grow for a child. And so it's really important to get enough rest. There's a lot of different, there's a bunch of different data out there about how many hours you need. The truth is that every individual is different. And so I know for myself, I need my rest. I gotta have my rest. If I don't, I am very cranky, I'm tired. And this is the ironic part, is I get hungry. So there is some science to that. I think it's mostly the science that I've heard that makes the most sense is that the reason you get hungry when you're tired is because it's your body's way of trying to stay awake. And so it's asking for that sugar, it's asking for that quick energy to keep you awake. Some of you may go to, to coffee or some kind of caffeinated beverage to keep you awake. And that's the worst thing you can do because you're going to have your blood sugar is going to spike and it's going to drop drastically. And that caffeine is not going to stay in your blood that long. And you're going to end up really feeling it later. Get headache. Those are signs, And eventually your body gets accustomed, becomes an addiction. So it's really important to not mask or put a Band-Aid on the problem. If you're tired, get more rest. And you can do it if you intentionally decide to do this. If you set your mind that you're going to get more rest, and then you can do that. Now, as for your kids, you're the parent. So make a bedtime for them. It doesn't matter how old they are. They need a bedtime. Otherwise, they're going to be up all night. And I know this from experience. Sometimes there's not much you can do about it because you can't force your child to sleep and you have to sleep. I have literally sat at the top of the stairs or in front of their room making sure that they go to sleep. And there have been times when I just went and gave up. I was sleeping because I got to get my own sleep. So, it's a matter of habit. So you've got to start, like it says, I read somewhere it's like takes 21 days to form a habit. It might take a little longer depending on what kind of thing you're trying to do. But it is consistency and and making sure that you do it each day to make sure they have that bedtime and that they wake up. Sometimes it happens on their own. They're just so exhausted they go to sleep. But that's not ideal. You don't want them to get that exhaustion phase. You don't want to get to that exhaustion phase. You want to be able to get to bed and your body know that, okay, it's time now to wind down and go to sleep. Some tips that I've heard from other parents and that I've experienced are, screen time, shut it off an hour before you want the kids to bed. Might want to shut off even before then. Make screen time minimal, especially during the weekdays when they have to go to school. That's one thing. Another thing is to have a bedtime routine. Maybe they could take a shower before they go to bed. Maybe listening to some music or some kind of routine, reading their scriptures or reading from a book before they go to bed. Something that let their body and their mind know, okay, this is a trigger that'll let them know that it's time for bed. And you can kind of get your body accustomed to that. And then eventually you'll start feeling tired. And when it comes time to go to bed, you'll go to bed and, you'll get enough sleep. Soaking in a nice warm bath. Anything, use essential oils, whatever it is that will help you. Try those things and see if it helps. It's important. Sleep is important for everyone, not just kids, but for adults alike. So try it and see if it makes a difference. Report back and let me know how it goes. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.